Well, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to everybody. Welcome back to the New Galaxy Gamers channel, and welcome back to a Carpathian farm. To all our new subscribers, welcome aboard, and to all of our returning subscribers, welcome back to you as well. It's wonderful to see you all. I hope you're all having a safe and wonderful and successful week so far. If it is Wednesday, it means it is a farming simulator episode, and why wouldn't it be? We just love our farm, don't we? So, I hope you're all doing well. Thank you all for your comments and your suggestions and feedbacks that you leave in the videos. It's wonderful. I enjoy interacting with you all. I will just, as usual, all of the usual disclaimers are in the description of the video. So let's grab we have a lot of work to get done today. So let's grab our coffee, our donuts, or our egg McMuffins, or croissants, or whatever it might be from our favorite coffee shop, and let's get cracking. Just as a quick note for those who have been mentioning, that they hope I realized I could use my scroll wheel in various games. It's true, I can. But my scroll wheel tends to have a mind of its own and does not do what I want it to do half the time, and so I end up with things that are not actually accurate or not what I'm looking for, and I end up putting something down that's not exactly what I want because of the way my scroll wheel seems to work every time with my mouse. So that's why you don't see me using it all that much. But yes, I do know that in many games, the scroll wheel is an option, is a control. All right, so let's get going. We got a lot of work to do. We did make some money from that last contract, which I am ecstatic about. But today we got to get that canola field mulched. So we got to get it plowed. But let me just do a repair on this real quick. And we'll get going. All right. Okay. Repair the mulcher while we're at it. It works for me. All right, so now that we've got that done, so let's go get this field mulched. That hopefully won't take us all that long. Once we get the field mulched, we can actually get it plowed. And the stone removed, limed and the stone removed. Get it ready. I don't anticipate us planting anything on it until after winter anyway, so we can do it that way. We don't have to really worry about that. It looks like they've got their... Can't tell if they got that planted yet or not. I think I see stones there, so... Yeah, it doesn't look like they have. Maybe they have, though, and I just don't see it. That's okay. I do love the foliage. So if you remember last time, we got this field harvested. That gave us a little bit of money because we sent it out to the train. That helped us out a great deal. Now, as you can see, I'm scrolling using my mouse wheel, but it is was trying to not cooperate with me there. And let's get to it. I am going to use the hired helper just because I cannot see the difference because of the canola field. And that's the only reason why I'll use the hired worker to help me with this one. Because when you can't do the swathing for the canola, so it kind of hurts the ability for me to see where I've done and where I haven't done yet. Just because of my eyesight, that's all. So we'll let the AI guide us. Okay, that's the power lines. This guy drives aggressively, doesn't he? Kind of like me. So anyway, I hope you're all having, as I said, I hope you're all having a wonderful start to your week. I had a wonderful week so far. Hope your week is seeing a lot of success. I always like to wish everybody success in their week, no matter what it is you're doing, whether it be work, school, maybe you're going back to school to take a few courses. There's nothing wrong with that. And yeah, I hope you're doing good. We made sure that our buddy Dusty is all fed, where he can keep going about guarding the farm. And yeah. So let's see, what updates do we have? Well, I've almost reached a decision for what the next map will be in our next series in Farming Simulator 22. I hope to have that decision made in the next few days. Maybe later this week I'll have the decision made. I don't know yet what the I don't know if I will tell you what the map is going to be before we actually play it. So you'll have to bear with me and trust me on that. So, yeah, great demand somewhere. So I don't know yet if I'm going to announce it before the series or not, but we will see. I do plan to keep this series going for a while. I don't necessarily foresee us ending the Carpathian farming series right away. What I may try to do is have 2 farming simulator videos coming out, maybe one around lunchtime on Wednesdays and then maybe another one in the evening. I don't know yet. We'll see. I have not yet decided. You guys can let me know what you think about that. I think I should have 2 farming simulator videos in the same day. For those of you who are enjoying my farming simulator series. One thing I do want to try to do with the new series is have it based on a backstory. So I am working on that as well, and I'm taking that into account as I decide what the new map will be. So I think it'll be fun to do. So there is that update. I'll be curious to see what you all think as far as whether I should post the second farming simulator video on the same day as this series comes out, or what your ideas or thoughts on that are. But yes, there is another series coming, and might be maybe a standalone to this one. I don't or a companion series rather to this one. See, tomorrow, as you know, next episode in the Space Engineer series, a progressive survival comes out. The Medieval Engineers episode came out on Monday. So that won't be coming out. The next video there won't be until Monday, this coming Monday. And yeah. So there is that. I'm still working on the website. I've been trying to get caught back up on my daytime job first. But yes, the website is coming along and will be online soon. I'm just gonna Oh, it's sunflower. Okay, so that was that's sunflower. Bet we don't own that field. So I would imagine we'll have this field done in this mulched in this episode, and maybe we'll start plowing it too. At least then we'll know our fields are all sorted out. And let's see, what other updates do I have for you? Not really much of anything else, to tell you the truth. Don't think there's anything else right now. But yeah, as you know, work often gets in the way of getting stuff done that you want to get done, and that can be really annoying. But I enjoy the work that I do. Kind of see the difference, but that's still too hard for my eyes, I hate to say. There we go. I don't really think it'll take all that long to get this field mulched, to be honest with you. I think we'll have it done pretty quick. And we didn't plant our fields, so we can let them maybe... Oh, I gotta take that harvester back. We'll let it mulch and we'll take the harvester home. How about that? Forgot all about that. Gotta clean it up while we can. Can't believe I forgot that. Alright, now something tells me I probably should fix this. See if I can... There we go. Wasn't on there correctly. Alright, let's go. And it has started to rain. What do you know? Well, we'll take this harvester home. I completely forgot I left it up there. Whoops. Oh well. It's alright, it happens, right? And it's funny because I knew there was something I had to do. I knew that I was missing something. I'll park it right there for now. There we go. Yeah, it's funny how you forget something and then later on you realize, oh wait, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Well, that's what happened there. Should have just taken it home after we finished that harvest. So I should have done. Oh well. No big deal. What is it they say? No harm, no foul. Now, while that's mulch, while that's doing its thing, let's see what we actually, when we can plant. So, we can plant wheat and barley. Can't plant oats until March. Okay. Can't really plant corn until then either. So all we can really do is wheat and barley. Well, can't plant oat until March, can't plant corn until April. Okay. So we got some decisions to make. We are going to need more wheat. We're going to need more straw, so growing wheat and barley is going to help with that. Because you need straw for TMR. Plus you need hay for that too, so. You need silage. So we have a ways to go before we can really buy cows. Once we have oats, though, we can actually go ahead and feed the horses the oats, and they'll be fine. So we got some decisions to make. So I think one field we should probably plant grass in, though, so that we can make sure that we're getting good quality grass for hay. We can plant that pretty much any time. Yeah, because that would make for some good hay, actually. Um, and I'm thinking that one might be the field with the telephone lines in it, all those telephone poles. I'm thinking that one might be a good field for grass. Yeah. Um, because we can make hay from that. And it'll be fertilized. That means it'll be good. But that would be one field that would be working constantly. We wouldn't have to worry about, plowing that anytime soon because it's already done. And grass really doesn't take much for fertilization, so I feel like all we'd have to do is go and cut the grass every so often over there. Every couple of months. I think that might be what we do because that'll give us a good chunk of hay bales each time. Because the cows they're not gonna, if we buy them right, young enough, they're not gonna need the TMR right away. But they will over time. So that's something we have to keep in mind too. So I want to make sure that we have everything we need for a little while for the cows. Yeah, so we can make sure that they have the TMR they need. Because that will get us into dairy production, which I like. That will also give us manure, which we can use on the fields. So, yeah, we got a plan. I think that's what we'll do. And as you can see, we're doing pretty good with the mulching. So we're getting that done. And I did discover actually that wheat can work for the chickens too, believe it or not. I always thought chickens liked corn, but, well, they should. We are doing good. Give ourselves an in-cab view. I was watching it's kind of funny. I was watching a train video last night, and I do like trains. Always have. Um, I don't know that I'd want to play like a train sim game or anything, but I've always liked trains. And I was thinking to myself, man, wouldn't it be cool if I could have a model train set where I could build the layout and so you never know, maybe one day. Maybe one day. But I think it would be cool. Trains have always been something I enjoyed even as a kid. I can't wait, it's funny, I was thinking about it too, is I can't wait till summertime, until spring and summer come around, which not that far off for me. About another month or so. And then, you'll start seeing all kinds of really cool older cars and trucks coming out of the woodwork. Um, Someone in the town I live in, I don't know who it is actually, but somebody has an old Model T Ford, which looks like one of the very first original Model T Fords. One of looks like a model from the very first year that the Model T Ford came out, which I thought was really cool. But man, oh man, to get the parts for one of those to maintain it today, it's got to be pretty expensive. They are getting there, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting there. So yeah, I was thinking, can't wait. So I look forward to that because I like stuff like that. I remember in school learning about the Model T Ford, and watched. There was a movie done. Think it was. I think it was about Woodrow Wilson that had one of those. Had the early Model T Ford. It's either him or might have been Theodore Roosevelt too. I can't remember. But I like stuff like that. I like history, and I feel you can learn a lot from it. But back then, my oh my, did they make things to last. Now today, you're lucky if things last a couple of months. At the rate we're going, we'll have the field mulched in this episode. We won't get it fully plowed in this episode, that's for sure. But yeah, we are getting there. Oh, look at that foliage. Giants has done a good job with that. Funny how Giants can do a better job at seasons than Colossal Order did with City Skylines too. Kind of funny, actually. We are getting there. Probably about halfway. At least that would be my guess. Not really sure what the halfway mark on this field was. Oh, no, it looks like we're just past it. Yeah, we're just past it. Okay, so we are just past the halfway mark. Okay. Well, then that won't take us too long then. We know it definitely needs to be plowed. So that's, a good thing to know. We know it needs to be plowed. We were going to do it anyway, so. Now, the one thing I've noticed that I haven't actually seen, I think I might have said this last week too, is that I've not seen so far in my play of Farming Simulator 22, whether it be on camera or off camera, I've not seen any mulching or stone picking contracts. In fact, I don't think I've seen a contract to spread lime either, now that I think about it. It's just, I don't know if that's intentional or not. It's just something interesting to note. It might be that maybe they are thinking about it, and that maybe in a DLC. I don't know, but it is something I have noticed, and so I figured, hey, what the heck? Yeah, it doesn't hurt to mention it. I mean, if you're gonna have baling and all of that in there, you may as well, have the lime spreading and the mulching in there as well, along with the stone picking. Although with stone picking, I can kind of understand it actually, because they probably don't know how many people would actually want to keep stone picking turned on in the game, in their gameplay. So maybe that's why they didn't do it with stone picking. I don't know. I'm just guessing. You gotta guess, you know? Sometimes that's what makes it fun. Mulching. What I might do is I might actually take a run around each field and mulch it. Mulch the edges too. But as you can see, we'll have this field done shortly. We should have it done by the end of the episode, which will be nice. Mulching fun. That should be the name of the episode, I think. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we got cloudy skies ahead. That is an annoying problem with this field. Sometimes the AI stops when it doesn't need to. You just have to keep an eye on it. All right. So I think this field will plant wheat, maybe the other field barley. Or maybe I just wait until I can plant oat. There we go. Seems to have fixed that. So anyway, I was also this over the weekend. Actually, it wasn't over the weekend. It was last night. Was watching some of these older shows from when I was a kid. And man, did that bring back a lot of interesting memories. It's funny how that happens, right? All it takes is seeing something that you grew up with, triggers a lot of interesting memories. Stuff you may have forgotten about too, but it was fun. It was good to go down memory lane a little bit. All right. One of the shows I watched had Gary Coleman in the show, and he was a funny actor. He was very funny. All right. Good, the rain stopped. The rain stopped and we're getting close to being done mulching this field. Yeah, we don't got much more to go. About a third left. There we go. We're doing good. We are doing good. We are taking care of business. We really don't have much more to go, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost done the mulching of this field, which is a good thing. Let's see if there's any. I know I can't afford that field right now. Too bad. Field 9 and 35 have cultivating. Field 2 is a harvest. 814. Field 2. Oh, field 2 is a harvesting contract. Hmm. Interesting. How do you get... Is there a forestry area? Yeah, right here. Here. Okay, so there is actual forestry on the map. Alright. Oh, I did not know that. Well, I did, but it didn't. Okay, so that's interesting to know. So does that mean you have to actually buy... Yeah, you do. Okay. So field 2 is a harvest contract right now if we wanted to take it. I don't know if we do. Might actually give us some good, might give us good money. Or maybe what I do is maybe I do that one off camera, just so that we can put more money in the bank. Yeah, we're almost done mulching. Hooray! We're getting there. Doing good, doing good. And we're almost done, which is really awesome. I'm really happy. I did say, however, that harvesting contracts were technically off limits, just because I accidentally broke it last time. So, yeah, we can't really take that harvesting contract. It's a pity, though. That's alright, though. And here we go. Now I'll just do up the edge here real quick. Not that we need to. Not that we need to, but it'll just make it look a little better anyway. Besides, it'll only take a couple of extra minutes to go around the edge of the field, even though we don't really need to. There we go. Alright, let's take this home. And we will bring the plow back up here. So we got the field mulch. That's good. See if we can't. Okay. Get this all cleaned up. Okay. Okay. There we go. And now we can run this tractor up there. And then we can be ready to plow. Let's see. We got that field to do. Now we got this one to do. So that one's fertilized. That's not showing as needing to be plowed. That is field 14. Field 9 is cultivating. Field 35. Field 14 is showing as needing to be harvested. Huh. Oh, okay. All right, so I guess field 14, if we wanted to, we could take that contract, maybe, and take those soybeans over to the contract company. Okay. Maybe. And go have a look. I'll have to have a look at 14 and see what I think. Oh, it's that field. Okay. Well, That may not actually be a hard field to get a harvest contract done on, to be honest with you. Alright, let's get this started. We'll get it started on the plowing and we'll see how we do. We probably won't have it all done. We definitely won't have the whole field done in this episode for the plowing, and that's okay. But at least we'll have some of it done, right? Or maybe what I'll do, depending on how far we are on the field, in the next 14 minutes or so, or next 16 minutes or so, is I will see how far on we are, and if it looks like we can be done, the rest of it's something we can just get done off camera, then maybe that's what we'll do. I'll have to wait and see. Definitely have this edge done. Except for coming back and cleaning it up. I do love the textures. I really do. Giant Software has done a really good job with texture rendering. That's greatly improved. I do have, I do have to give them credit where credit's due, and I'll give any developer credit where it's due. But this is one of the areas where I think credit is due Giant Software. That they've done a really good job with texture rendering. They're working with you can tell Giants is working with their modding community in a really good way. They have a lot of respect for their modding community and the ecosystem around Farming Simulator itself. And that's a good thing. If you're going to be a game developer, ladies and gentlemen, always make sure to, and if you're going to be a game developer and you're going to allow mods in your game, always make sure you maintain a good reputation with the modding community and your players. If you do that, your game is going to succeed. It'll have a better chance of success than if you're just going to make a game, allow mods, and say, okay, people, you can make mods for the game, and then veto anything they do, or disrespect them in some way. Colossal Order, and that's one of the problems that Colossal Order is facing, and it's not necessarily the fault of Colossal Order. That's more of, I think, a fault of Paradox in that particular case. But and I will be talking about that in an upcoming video in the play and talk playlist, but that I'm working on. But yeah, I think that I think Giants does a very good job of that. Other companies that do a good job of it are Keen Software House, SCS Software, which develops American and European Truck Simulator. They seem to be pretty good at that, and they seem to understand that they need to respect the modding community and the ecosystem around their games. And if you do that as a game developer, you respect the ecosystem, you respect the players, you respect the modding community and the content creators, you're going to go far. Even if your game's not a success right away, they'll still support you, and they'll work with you. As long as you're listening to them and taking their feedback to heart, and using it in constructive ways to improve your game. They will support you. So don't be afraid of that if you're a game developer. Don't be afraid of your community, of your content creators, your players, or your modding community. That's what they're there for. They can help you enhance the game in ways you may not even be thinking about. So that's the way I look at it anyway. And that's the approach I try to use with the software that I develop. Anyway, all right, we are doing a good job here. Getting this plowing all done. Here we go. This tractor does a good job, I will give it that. All right. Yeah, it's going to be a while before this field's done. We'll wait another 10 minutes or so and I'll make that decision as to what I want to do. But hey, at least we'll have the field started. And then the plowings, we'll have it mulched and now we'll have it plowed. Or at least started. May need to think about investing in a bigger tractor though. Let's see if there is one on the... May need to invest in a more powerful tractor. Ooh, 388 horsepower. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, that might be one to get. Okay. That's something to think about. If I can get that for that tractor for 100,000, that would give us more horsepower. Maybe what we should do is still 9 and 35. 19, 33, 32. Okay, we can take that field. That's give us 17. Let's see, where's field 9? Haha, right across the street from us. Okay. Okay, so we've got a way to get that tractor if we want it. And I think that's what we'll do. Those two contracts that'll actually help us. That'll give us a good, close to $40, 40 grand, which should be good. Now, let's see. I have cultivator. I only need 180 horsepower for that. Okay. think that's the one we're using right now. 190, 190. Valtra, no. Okay, so I could use the Valtra to go and do that. Yeah, this isn't the Valtra. All right, ladies and gentlemen, because I think we're going to be working on this field in the next episode, we're definitely not going to be done. We'll go ahead and we'll call it here for this episode, and then we'll continue on with the plowing in the next episode, and we'll work on the cultivation contracts as well. That being said, I do hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please hit the like and the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification icon to let yourself know when the next video comes out. And be sure to share the link to the channel with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your co-workers, your pet bunny rabbit, your pet kitty cat, your pet puppy dog, whoever it may be. Sharing the link to the channel helps the new Galaxy Gamers community grow, and it helps our channel get noticed. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoyed today's video, and I do hope you have a safe, successful, and wonderful rest of your week. And I will see you in the next episode here in our Carpathian farm on the new Galaxy Gamers channel. Happy gaming!